Hello, welcome back to PlayStation Access. My name is Dave, and I'm joined today by Nath.
Hello.
And we're taking a look back at the last Call of Duty Modern Warfare remastered map that we played whilst out at COD XP, Nath.
Yeah.
Overgrown.
That's correct, Dave. This is you. This is me and you actually playing against each other in a game where I was terrible and you were quite good. So for the most of the time, we're on board with you. And then right at the very end, for some reason, my team came back. Had nothing to do with me. So that's the kind of journey that we're going to go on. Loads of you, and then a very small bit of me at the end.
Right.
Look at you. You know the map.
Well, again, like we've said, it's just amazing what comes back to you when you get dropped in. I was thinking of a completely different map when I heard Overgrown, and then as soon as I was in, I knew what I was doing a bit better. But again, still, like this house, I sort of came across again and was like, oh god, yeah, I remember this is where all the snipers hang out, and there's some nasty little games of cat and mouse that you end up playing in there, especially with people with claymores.
Ever find yourself in the little dry riverbed? I always basically think I'm dead now. I'm just dead.
Down here, this tends to be just Death Alley, isn't it? There's people looking out everywhere. But so this is Overgrown. It's a bit of a bigger map than Crash and Backlot, which we've also played, which are on the channel.
Yeah.
So there was a bit more kind of sniping. A few people.
Waiting. It wasn't quite so relentlessly frantic, was it?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, and I found it quite difficult actually. I don't think I did as well on this map as I did on the other ones. I don't know why. But
I just think it's harder to get a run going because and we were talking about the design of these old maps anyway, and like how there's never a completely safe position. There's always somewhere that someone can come up behind you, and you know what I mean. Like you're never just completely entrenched. So I think it's much harder. Like the other maps, we had runs of gameplay where you pretty much just show it off, and it looked quite nice. And on this one, everything's a bit more bitty. It's like 2-3 kills die. 2-3 kills die.
Yeah, exactly. And it is. I think I said cat and mouse earlier, and I think that's right. Like it's, it's those big sort of vast expanses, and then little interiors with a few different entrances, maybe some stairs. I find myself really having to use my headphones in this game to hear if there was someone creeping around, because I got stabbed in the back a number of times, and that's just not a very nice thing to happen.
It's not a good look, is it?
It's not a good look.
So this one it's a kind of a shorter video, this one, and we weren't like we're still out of COD XP, and we weren't really sure about popping up, but everyone seems to be very excited actually about Modern Warfare remastered. So we thought, why the heck not? It's three maps, and we'd really like to show off all of them. And until I looked at your footage actually, Dave, I'd completely forgotten that Last Stand existed.
Yeah, Last Stand I managed to be completely ineffectual with whilst playing here. And I'm not sure whether, because I was also running Martyrdom, I wasn't sure whether I used to go more with Martyrdom or Last Stand.
I used to do Last Stand because I felt it was more honourable.
It feels, don't give me that, Martyrdom is fine, but Last Stand, it does feel like, a bit more like you're doing something.
We're on board with me right now, by the way.
I see.
This is me, that was me killing whoever the top scorer was on the other team.
You feel, probably me, you feel nice necessary to point this out, I see.
I'd gone sniper at this point.
Oh, nice.
There he goes.
One shot, one kill.
Strategic.
And a UAV.
Coming up, I think. That's enough of that footage. That man, look, he has no idea what's going on.
He's just shooting at the roof. There's no one there, dude. I like that, you're having a go at Martyrdom, but shooting a man who, clearly is having some issues. Maybe he's inverted or uninverted.
It's like, his friend died. He didn't know where it was from. And then very shortly after that, the countdown came in, and Dave's team lost. But thank you. That was our look at Overgrown on Modern Warfare Remastered. We will have more of that when we get a chance. But thanks very much. I think that's it from us from COD XP. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe to the channel. We've got loads more coming up.